Hi, my name is Skyla Ramirez. Welcome to our meditation and mindfulness session today. Today, if you would, let's start with experimenting where your hands are going to be in the meditation. In the past few sessions, we've been doing specific hand gestures to affect specific energy channels. It's an extension of acupressure. So one of the simplest ways to work with the acupressure points in the hand is to turn the palms down or up, either on the floor or on your lap or on your belly. So usually if you're feeling very anxious, if your mind is very busy, if you're noticing that you're having a lot of heart palpitations, or maybe you just can't catch your breath, then we recommend you turn your hands down, and we want to feed the nervous system some sort of sensory stimuli which can calm the nervous system. Now, in cases where maybe we've been experiencing depression, or if we've been feeling a little constricted or claustrophobic, it could even be that the muscles in the body are tensing really extreme. In those cases, we recommend that you turn the palms up. And this will actually help to stimulate the nervous system in such a way where it'll recruit a sensation of expansion or growth. So you can change your mind at any time during our meditation, whether it is palms up or down. That can change any time as energies shift in the body. Traditionally, meditations are done with the palms up in our lap. As we get started, let's lower the chin, whether we're lying down or seated. We want to feel that the base of the skull, the back of the neck, moving up into the brain stem, into the mind space itself. That space is stretching just a little bit. It's opening. Energetically, this is a place that connects to the nerves behind your eyes, affecting vision. Vision, both physical sight with the eyes open, and also vision energetically as it is relative to insight. Noticing the chin is down, bringing awareness into that energy in the very base of your skull at the back of the neck. While we're here, closing the eyes and imagining we are looking past the nose or past our cheeks. If your mind wanders a lot, first of all, acknowledge that that's part of being human. This is what the mind does. It's always processing, always making assumptions, always trying to anticipate the next thing. Try to maybe open your eyes for a moment, look at one spot past your cheeks or nose, then close your eyes and recollect that vision from the mind space. This is a technique to anchor the gaze internally rather than leaning on an external source for comfort. As we get comfortable with closing the eyes and resting the gaze, imagine an energy from your tailbone scanning up from the tailbone to the lowest vertebra in your spine and hip region, moving up the spine to the space behind your belly button, up the spine to the place between your shoulder blades behind the heart, up to the space at the very base of your neck and shoulders. This is a large knob in the neck region. And then from there, the vertebra moves up into the base of the skull itself, that place where the nerve bundles move into your eyes. Now, from that place at the base of the skull, energetically, feel a connection to the very middle of your brain. From the middle of the brain, connecting energetically to a place, to the middle of your forehead, the third eye region. Now, whether you are seated or lying down, we're going to sense the presence of prana or energy coming up from the earth. We exhale all the way. When we inhale, we feel the hips and the spine softening. As we inhale, we draw the breath in through the tailbone, up the spine, up the base of the skull, and then we pause. When we exhale, we feel that energy move straight up through the middle of the brain and out the third eye. Exhaling all the way, remembering the exhale is more important than the inhale. We always need to make space for the breath. So exhaling first, then drawing in the inhalation from the base of the spine and tailbone, moving to the space up to your neck, to the base of the skull. Pause and then exhale. Sense that energy shooting straight up to the middle of the brain and then straight out the middle of the forehead. These are specific meridians in the body that we are bringing awareness to, basically cleansing out the energetic highway that ultimately creates a healthier mind and body connection. Keeping the body soft, exhale all the way. Inhale in through the nose or the mouth. Bring the energetic breath up through your hips and tailbone. Feel it run up behind your belly, behind your shoulders, to the base of the skull. Then pause the fullness of the breath in the spine, in the lungs, in the whole body. When you're ready, sensing with that exhalation that the spine draws itself out through the middle of the brain and out your third eye. Feeling as if there is a force outside of us that is pulling the breath up from the base of the skull, through the midbrain, and through that third eye region, so that there is no effort on the exhale, but rather we can lean on an external source, pulling any stagnant energy, any tension, any stress, any chatter from the mind. We're going to lean into that external source that can pull it out of us so that it's easier for us to let go. Let's practice this a few more times. Exhale all the way. Feel the whole body soft. Inhale, draw the breath energetically up through your hips, through the spine, all the way to the base of the skull. We pause at the top of the breath. Imagining there's a force pulling on you like a magnet to steel. There's an energy that wants to draw that energy out of you. Exhale. That energy shoots up to the middle of the brain and it is drug out from the third eye. Continue to focus on the sensation of that energy, or maybe even simply thinking about that movement of the breath, thinking about the path that each inhale and each exhale takes. Let's give this energy a sound. Sounds are like seeds that we can plant. They have potential to grow and to give us a bounty or a fruitful result in the day. So as we inhale, we're breathing in the sound ah. Ah is the sound used to initiate the creation of something. This can be helpful when maybe we have felt kind of stagnant or sluggish in the day. It could be hard to just get back on a project or to start a new project or to shift gears. Inhale, the breath comes in from the earth to the tailbone and up to the spine, stopping at the base of the skull. Breathe in the sound ah. Exhale, hearing the sound E. Imagining that it is E. It's a magnetic energy that is dragging the breath out of your body. Inhaling ah, pause. Exhaling E. E is the sound for abundance. Not only do you have all that you need to get through the day, you have more than enough resources, energy, and time, more than enough to sustain you today to get done whatever needs to get done. Inhaling the sound ah from the tailbone, up the spine to the base of the skull. Pause and embrace the breath. Exhale, hearing the sound E, tugging at that breath energy, drawing it out from the mind space. Let's practice the inhale ah, exhale E, practicing this for the next 3 to 5 quiet breaths. Now let go of any visualization of the breath and let go of any chant that maybe accompanies the breath. Bring the awareness to the breath only as it is relative to expansion and contraction. Effortless inhalation, noticing what parts of the body inflate, what places become full with the breath. Exhale, noticing what places contract, what places may even sense a squeeze or a gentle pressure as the body rids itself of toxins and unblocks specific channels. You may notice that you feel the expansion in a very different place from the contraction. Breathing in, we trust that the breath is moving into those places that are desiring a little more vitality, a little more energy, maybe even healing. Exhaling, trusting that the breath will move from any place in the body that's holding extreme tension, maybe places in the body that are hurting or places that have a history of injury. Trusting each inhale and exhale on its own to bring the body to optimal health. Breathe into the nose. Notice what parts of the body expand. Pause, and then exhale from your throat, noticing what parts of the body gently contract. Let's try this for just 2 or 3 more easy breaths. Slowing down each inhale, slowing down each exhale, keeping a pause between each rhythmic breath, dissecting the breath. Exhale, pause. Opening to receive the next breath. Notice what parts of the body expand. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Now let the breath be natural. What happens when we let go of any breath control? Letting go of managing the breath, trusting the body all on its own to create an organic rhythm that's going to sustain us through the day. Notice the position of your hands, up or down. Notice if the position of the hands may want to change, whether you are feeling more grounded or more flighty. Again, if you want more energy, turn the palms down. If you're craving more grounding, turn the palms down. More energy, turn the palms up. From wherever you are, sitting tall, or maybe just feeling the weight in your hips if you're lying down. Let's draw in a deep breath together. And then exhale from your throat. 2 more like this. Last one, the exhale is the most important. Big exhale. From here, we can close together. Enjoy your lovely holiday weekend. Namaste. I'll see you next week.